Feel you move close, I don't wanna stop it, but I know my mind ain't even close to where my heart is. I should let go, I should be open, but troubled waters deep, yeah, deep like an.
All right.
Hello.
Cool.
Yes,
On a tram.
we are on a tram. This is one of my favorite modes of transportation, honestly, and I take it every single day, but I still love it. Today, we are finally talking about a three-letter word, rhymes with text. Yes, it's sex. But I planned that for a while, okay? I was like waiting to do that. But no, so we're not actually going to be talking about sex, but we're going to be talking about the taboos of sex. And I feel like even this word to a lot of people is quite like, ooh, I can't believe you just said that, you know? And it's going to be interesting to see how it's different cross-culturally in Western societies. Like I grew up in Canada, maybe my way of thinking is different from someone who grew up in Hong Kong with a very traditional or Asian mentality. Maybe it's not, you know, and it's nice that we have both male and female perspectives today. And I think I grew up with quite traditional parents as well. So I would say that I grew up quite, you know, quite sheltered from this kind of topic. And even to this day, I'm shy about talking about this too. So I'm hoping that our guests today are more open-minded so that I can kind of get a gauge of their perspectives or why this is a topic that needs to be engaged more in and how we are not open enough about it. So once again, I feel like this is perfect because as traditional as a tram is, we're still using it to this day, right? This topic is like transportation or this topic, it's still something that is relevant to modern society. And that's why I feel like we really need to talk about it more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't easy to get these guests.
No, we kept having to change people because some people were uncomfortable with it. But I think today we have a good bunch. All right, let's go down and meet them.
Yeah, sure.
All right, let's go.
So my name is Anna, and I will be talking to Grace today about on the topic of sex. So my initial thoughts about this topic was that I was a little bit surprised because I didn't think I would be talking about this topic to Grace and in Hong Kong. So yeah, that was my initial thought.
Hi, I'm Carl, and today I'm going to meet Grace, and we're going to talk about the taboo of sex in Hong Kong. I really think that people in Hong Kong are more conservative, so I think it's a great chance for us to talk about the Asian culture of sex.
So, what is your definition of sex appeal?
Well, I think sex appeal is something that draws people's attention and eyeballs, which is a good thing because sex always sells.
My name is Xiao, and I'm here to talk to Grace about the very taboo topic of sex. But I'm mainly here because I was promised food, and I don't really see anything right now, but it's okay. I think this topic is conservative because it goes back, way back, generations and generations. I mean, my parents never really talked about it with me. Like I said, I found out more so through movies and TV shows and sex education class in school. But I think this is a really good opportunity to open up the dialogue here in Asia and hopefully make this everyday topic, because it happens to everyone, and make it less taboo, less awkward, so to speak. Hopefully we can do that today.
So I dream, yeah, I dream, yeah, I dream about you, and I feel ya, in every room, yeah, I need ya.
Artie!
So I dream about you.
Welcome to my ride.
Wow, you look so pretty today.
Thanks so much for being
Oh,
here.
sorry.
My honor.
Take a seat over
course, I
here.
will.
Oh, you guys want- Hi, thank you so much. Look so cute. Hello.
You're planning this for me, okay? For the vertically challenged.
Just so we can all feel similarly in height today. Take a seat, take a seat, take a seat.
Right.
End of time.
First off, I want to say for myself, I think I grew up in quite like a traditional family. And I think I'm also quite conservative. I don't know if it's because of my religion, like I'm Christian. So like for this, it's quite taboo in both sense, like culturally and religiously. So I'm going to leave it to you guys to talk more about this topic because I'm just going to be,
Wow.
yeah?
My mom's gonna watch, so
That's fine.
I'm a bit nervous.
No, what are you, like, what are your thoughts on this? Are you quite open-minded? Are you quite liberal? Do you talk about it with your friends all the time?
I think like Asian parents are more conservative in general.
Right,
I
right.
think we're lucky enough to get our education in Western countries, so we get a bit more of the information about sex and a bit open-minded than the people here in Hong Kong.
Did we talk about it in school though? I don't feel like we did either.
Did you not have sex ed in high school?
I don't think so.
I actually had it as early as grade 5 in Canada.
Oh, really?
So,
Wow.
yeah.
So
What
would
did
you
I learn
say you're
about?
quite
Grade
open-minded
five.
then?
Grade 5, yeah, I was 10.
That's 10, yeah.
Yeah, I was 10.
really young.
So I remember so clearly we got like a diagram
Of what?
of both a female and a male.
Can we say like the words like for the word or like the D word?
Yeah, so both of them.
Oh, yeah.
Like, actually, people use the P word. Why are we still saying it? We're so concerned that we're almost like, can we use this word?
The vagina, yes. I remember something like crazy one in kindergarten, so little. Yes, I was like talking to a friend, she was a girl, and I was like, oh, I got something popping out underneath my body. It was like, oh, do you want to see it? And it was like, oh, do you want to see it? She literally asked me, do I want to see hers? And I was like, yeah, why not? It's like, we're exchanging how like our body looks when we're like in kindergarten.
And it was so highly memorable that
Yes,
you
and I told my mom, and mom was like, oh, you went crazy. Like, you should not do that.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that, right?
Imagine how that girl's mom felt.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Very proud moment.
Yes. Yes.
Do you think there's like a good age to learn about these things?
I think where I was from, a lot of people had sex ed in grade 10, so 15,
Okay.
when puberty happens and
See how calm we are? This age sounds more like, oh, okay, 15 is good.
yeah, they're
Fine, it's like-
kindergarten.
It's like,
Yeah, I think that's probably a good age where people are getting sexually active,
Yeah.
and I think the first thing we learned was safe sex, right?
Oh.
We have people come in to demonstrate how to put on a condom, and the repercussions of not having safe sex and
Right.
stuff like that.
But like, you can have sex, just be safe about it, right?
That was the main.
That's pretty liberal, I feel.
Message about.
But then your parents, they never talk about it.
no.
No.
It's not.
No.
Do you know friends whose parents talk about sex openly?
We never discussed it. We never
What about
discussed
you as a parent? Would you talk about your sex about your kids?
My husband said he will talk about it to my boys when they're older because he feels like as like a man-to-man thing, he has the responsibility to talk about it. And he's always joking about, I don't mind being a grandfather at a young age. I'm like, no. By the way, for each episode, we're gonna do like a fire rapid round of questions. It's not a yes, no, but I feel like it will get me to gauge about how you guys feel about sex a bit more first. Okay? We can do it one by one,
Sure.
unless you guys want to answer the same question. Okay.
Can we?
Yeah, who wants to go first?
Ladies first.
Ladies first, yes.
Okay. What scenarios do you think are absolutely inappropriate to talk about sex in?
I guess if your parents are very conservative, then definitely no at a family dinner.
Yeah.
With your grandparents, maybe no.
Yeah, I think the older you get, the older the seniority is, you probably don't want to go there with them. Okay, second one, we can ask Carl.
Sure.
Okay, how comfortable are you about talking with your friends about sex, your sex life?
Yeah, I feel very comfortable talking about sex to my friends. Like, I share it a lot. Yeah.
Would you share the positive and the negative? Would you ever ask your friend, like, how come I'm not desiring my girlfriend as much as I should, or comparing with other friends that you know, things like that?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And sometimes, I remember my friend was calling me that she's a girl, and she had some, like, unsafe sex, and she was, like, really scared to have those, like, diseases. So we would share all the stories to each other, which is great.
And then you could advise her, like, what to do next, or
Yes.
just comfort her at least.
I didn't comfort her. I was like, get a condom next time. But she'll be fine, right?
That works too.
But I mean, it works for us guys too if we have a girl to talk to, because who understands a female body better than them, right? So.
Okay, let's head up because I want to dive a little bit deeper into a certain topic. So we can go up so we can also look at the view.
Cool. Yes.
All right, let's go.